welcome to another Form Titan one-on-one video on show Salesforce data to your existing contacts and update it based on SmartV. You are going to love this feature because it will allow you, it will just open up everything in terms of how you deal with your data externally and within your Salesforce itself, and how those users access that data. You know, in almost every other form builder, you have parameters, and parameters it works, but it's not the most secure way out there. We'll show you how to do it. So let's get back to our form, and what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you Donald Duck's data within Form Titan, and not only show it to him using excuse me, two-factor authentication, but also he can update that data as well. So let's get started. Let's create a couple of the fields. Let's go full name, bring that over here. We'll go email, and then our last one can be phone. Actually, I'll just use a text box. And then we'll bring over a submit button. There you go. Now let's go ahead and change that to submit. Cool. So it's time to set up our SmartV. Drum rolls, please. Here it is. And let's go ahead and configure it. Since it's going to be on our contact object, we'll use contact. Guys, you can use standard custom object. It doesn't really matter to us. It just works on all of them. So the fields I'm going to use is my contact ID, my email field, because that's what I'll be using to log in to my SmartV, and my Form Titan secret key, which holds my two-factor authentication code in Salesforce right here. So we'll go ahead and set up the values for each of this field. Excuse me. Email will be email, secret key will be secret key, and our contact ID will be our value. Cool, and that's our SmartV setup. Now let's go ahead and get the data. So we'll go to our get, and we'll add object. We'll say contact, and we'll say get data using SmartV. Action is going to be update, and we are going to say our contact ID equals SmartV. Whoops, there you go. Click apply, and then we'll go ahead and map our fields. We'll say, click to form mapping. We'll say bring me first name, last name, email, and I think our text box there should be our mobile. I'm just going to go ahead and change that as well. Yep, let's go and change that label. Excuse me. Okay, so once that's done, that's a get setup, but we also need to set up a push in case they want to update any of that data. So let's go into our push, and we'll add an object. We'll say contact, and we'll say update data, and our action is going to be update, and our condition is going to be contact ID equals SmartV. And then we'll go ahead and map our fields. We'll say first name, last name, email, and mobile. Click apply and finish. Just to recap, we've set up a get. Oh, looks like I actually never set up the get. I did the push twice. My bad. Let's go ahead and set up the get. Go into add object, click contact, excuse me, and we'll set up a condition. It's going to be contact ID equals SmartV, and we'll say based on that condition, let's go ahead and map our fields. We'll say first name, last name, email, and a mobile. Just to check. And our mobile is going to be mobile. Once you've done that, click apply and finish. Excuse me. So there's our push, and there's our get, all set up. Now it's time to log in and test it out. I'm going to put my email in there. It's going to send me a two-factor authentication code. I'm going to log into my Gmail, and that code's going to be sitting in there nicely. There it is, 05811. 05811. There you go, look at that data right in there, straight from Salesforce, displaying really nicely, and even the authentication code is in there. So if I just refresh here, my two-factor authentication code, which is 05811, is now sitting handsomely in there. Right, now let's just go ahead and update it. I'm going to just change Donald Duck to Joe Blogs. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. We'll go ahead and submit it. It's been submitted. Now let's go and check what's happened. There's a contact update. And there you go. It's done. There's a name from Donald Duck to Joe Blogs and a mobile. That's how it's done. It's very simple to do. Set up your SmartV login and show existing data, and then get them to update it as well. It just makes hell of a difference in terms of how secure your data becomes and how game changing it becomes, and it just makes life so much easier and secure on excuse me, on many levels. So that's how you use a SmartV to update your existing contact and update it based on SmartV. You can use it on any object, account, contact, standard, custom, you name it. So I hope you've taken away a lot from this video. Thank you for watching.